the dogs of war were finally turned loose to do what they were designed to do.
Designed to be the best anywhere doing anything, whether sea, air, or land. That's what SEAL stands for. A superhero has nothing on these guys. Recruits are trained to swim 350 feet underwater with their hands and feet bound. They're taught to survive in Arctic conditions, even submerging in freezing water. They also have to endure exposure to tear gas. Only men ranging in age from 26 to 33 try out to become one of the 2,500 SEALs. Training takes 2 years. 75% don't make it through. Even if they do, they need years more experience in the field to even be considered for the elite squad that double-tapped bin Laden, Team 6.
By the time you get to 6, you're either going to overcome
missions. They may jump from a plane 11 miles up, sit in deadly silence trained to camouflage themselves to any environment, or hold their breath underwater for over 2 minutes without releasing a single bubble. The only thing missing seems to be the ability to leap a building in a single bound. And of course, they can shoot with pinpoint precision.
Get down in the mud and start crawling!
It's 4:30 in the morning, and these sailors are standing in 60-degree air. Their bodies shake from the cold Pacific Ocean water they were just submerged in. It's only 30 minutes into their first day of Phase 1. They only have 6 months of basic underwater demolition school left. It isn't going to get easier for these sailors. For the next few hours, they are subjected to running, freezing temperatures, and some verbal motivation. Every BUD/S candidate describes these activities. That doesn't deter BUD/S candidates. The grueling physical training of BUD/S serves 3 purposes. The first is to push these men to their limitations and take it further. The second is to develop a teamwork mentality. Finally, it's designed to weed out the sailors who aren't cut out for the job of special operators.
They want to see how you perform when you're completely stressed, when you're completely exhausted, when you're on the brink of injury, when you're, when you're constantly being harassed.
Defined by the increasing line of helmets growing in the grinder. Each helmet symbolizes a sailor who didn't make it. Hard doesn't describe it well enough. If the cold ocean water does surf, not on a run or on the obstacle course.
Towards the rope. You have to get speed and let your speed.
These men starting BUD/S learn a lot about themselves within the first few hours. From the greenest sailor to a commissioned officer, the choice is clear. Lead or get out.
And that's just the beginning. And all you can, hope your body holds up and try to help out the guys next to you to take your mind off your pain. And
it all starts in the mind.
It's mental toughness is what gets you through. So you can be 110 pounds.
BUD/S side by side with enlisted. There is no easier version for officers. They get it just as difficult in INDOC. Phase 1 for these sailors culminates with Hell Week. But finishing BUD/S doesn't make you a SEAL. It lets you go on to SQT, SEAL qualification training. It's another phase which tries to separate the future SEALs from the ring.
Cultures, they have to be trained in aircraft and techniques, and also they have to have a quality of mind that is able to make split-second judgments and adjust to changes, because, as we have all said for years, usually your battle plan changes after the first contact quality they have. The other thing that I would emphasize about them as compared to the regular military is